Everyone, welcome to another episode of Daily Energy. The day is Yam T Twin Vince de Mon. Yam T Twin Vince de Mon. It is the 27th day of May. The energy for today is about being organized, being clean, and being able to delegate. Delegate being a word for today. We have developed, trim, delegate, ardent, needy, and awkward. Ardent is a good thing. Ardent means like enthusiastic or passionate. Okay, so we have some kind of obsessive energy today. So if you feel like someone is obsessing over you, it's likely that you're right, okay? Because that is the energy for today with some of the obsessing words and mixed with needy and awkward, okay? So you might have some awkward advances from an admirer today, or we may see more of this come up in the news within the next 1 to 3 days, okay? Develop, trim, and delegate. If you can't do it by yourself, consider onboarding somebody else to help you do your task to get things done. Today's the day for cleanliness, and organization. So you want to focus on the home front if you can. But I know most people aren't going to do that today because they are out celebrating, okay? So I am going to say Happy Memorial's Day to all of y'all, okay, that are out there, especially those that are veterans, okay, and those that have laid their lives for the world, okay, for the universe, okay. So I am going to say that most of you aren't going to be cleaning and organizing, but if you get a chance sometime today, when you get home tonight, at least try to do that. Now there are although most of the day is kind of easy going, laid back, the chefs win over the day because there's going to be a lot of cooking today, a lot of barbecuing, a lot of food. Seriously, chef is a word for the day. So we might see on the news within the next 1 or 2 days a lot of creative chefs, okay, being highlighted in the news. We also might see things regarding surprises. People are surprising others. Maybe we get a lot of people visiting that family hasn't seen in a while, okay? We see he and she in the words of the day both being a part of the word of the day. So there might be some things coming up in regards of the identification of the two. All right. Within the next 1 or 3 days, we might see something in regards to, well, you know what? I think we have Pride Month coming up. So, and I think that's in the next 3 days. So that could be why that energy is shifting over today. But we are going to definitely see that coming up here soon. All right. So we have needy, awkward. Talked about that. Develop, trim, delegate. Okay. So trim, we're going to get rid of the things that no longer serve our purpose, okay? We want to release the things that no longer serve our purpose for the next, I'll tell you when to stop, but I think it's going to be for the next 4 to 5 days. We want to get rid of things that no longer serve our purpose. That's internally and externally. So those are things that you want to release, okay? You want to get rid of those things. So make a list and journal all the things the unhealthy habits that you want to get rid of. We set the intention not too long ago. And so now it's aligning with those intentions by getting rid of the things that no longer serve our purpose. I like to do a purge. And the purge is getting rid of the excess. Remember I talked about yesterday about only taking on what you need, because when you take in excess, you have a mess. Okay, then you become a hoarder. and then you have to get rid of that stuff, okay? But yes, so when you're purging today, consider donating the good stuff that you still have, okay? Because there's somebody that's going to need it, okay? Sometime today when you get time and you're back at home, develop a plan, okay? It's a good day to plan and to strategize and to do that. All right, some of the things that we are to work on today is not to be quick to judge others, because you're going to be around a lot of people today. Most of you, you're going to be more prone to judging others based on all kinds of vanities. It could be what someone looks like. It could be what somebody smells like. It could be how somebody talks, how somebody walks. But do you know that if you judge them, you're actually judging yourself, okay? We all come from the same place, most of us anyways. If we're in the flesh, we all come from the same place in a sense, okay? And typically that's from a womb, okay? We all come from the same place, and it comes from the spirit world, okay? And so to judge a spirit is to judge yourself, because at one point in time, this is not our first rodeo. For many of us, it's not our first life. And that being said, that means that at some point, that was your mother, that was your brother, that was your sister, that was your cousin, that was your auntie, that was your uncle. That was the color of your skin. You don't understand me, do you? But believe me when I tell you, all right? To judge them is to judge yourself. At one point in time, that was your circumstance. At one point in time, you were poor. At one point in time, you were rich. Okay? So to judge them means to judge yourself, okay? So share knowledge today. It's going to be a lot of sharing knowledge over good food, okay? Find ways to benefit humanity, all right? Take action and release. We talked about releasing the things that no longer serve your purpose. Be confident. Keep your cool. Sometimes things may come up when a lot of people are together. Today is about building, okay? You want to build solid foundations. You want to build solid relationships. You want to build your confidence. You want to do all of those today. So keep your cool, because when you lose your cool, it has a tendency to tear down everything that you built up. There's a saying that when steel loses its temper, it loses much of its strength, okay? So remain strong, okay? Don't lose your essence, all right? So try not to detach emotionally, okay, when it requires you to be emotional and have emotional substance. But when you are a mediator, sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to be impartial. Sometimes you cannot pick a side. You must be that bridge, like many of us that are chosen in this world are. That's why we can't pick this religion over that religion. We can't pick this race over that race. We can't pick male over female, because at the same time, we are a bridge, and we must serve in the realm of a bridge, okay? All right. So you are to help one side get to the other and to understand. So that's why it's important for you not to pick sides and to be, I guess you could say, impartial in a sense. Okay. I know they say that you should either be hot or cold, right? But being a bridge requires you to be not lukewarm in the spirit, okay? You should be decisive about that. But to be in the gray when there's black and white, to be a bridge when there's one side fighting the other side, okay? Because there's going to need to be mediators. There's going to need to be clear-minded people, clear-headed people, and that's you, all right? That's what you've been put here to do. So detach emotionally to offer effective help, but try not to detach emotionally when it requires emotional substance, okay? Balance work and life is essentially what we're talking about, all right? You You have to take some time to play and take care of you, okay, or your cup will go empty. All right, you matter too. So balance work and play. So now today, most of you are off work. Don't think about work until you get back to it. I mean, you can later on tonight, but right now, it's taking some time for you and enjoying your day. All right. And so choose a career that is aligned with your talents as well. Since we're on the subject of career, choose a career that's aligned with your talents, because that is actually your purpose. All right. That is your purpose. When you have these talents for a reason, because you have a purpose. So you want to use your talents to align with your purpose, to do what it is that you need to do, which is to complete your assignment. Okay, re-examine your motivations and strategies. All right, so take some time to, you remember when I said today is a day for strategizing? All right, so when you journal tonight, do some self-evaluation, see where you are on this progress, on this journey to enlightenment. Okay, try to be less controlling. I know it's hard to do, but try to be less controlling. Consider other people's viewpoints, because arguments often arise when people don't understand that everyone has a right to their opinions, and opinions are just that, opinions. All right, they are not fact until proving to be factual. All right, so respect other people's opinions, because everybody has a right to one. Just like you have a right to yours, they have a right to theirs. All right, so be flexible in approach. All right, there's ways that you can get people to do what you want them to do without being direct. I know we call most of this manipulation, but there is a time when to manipulate, and there is a time when not to. And the manipulation comes from, if there's ever a time to where you want to dial back a argument, okay, there is a way that you could do so. See, I have a tendency of getting so excited, okay? I'm so, what's the word that we used for today? Ardent. I probably used that in the wrong context, but I have a way of like, when I get talking to people that I like, I get excited to talk to them. And sometimes I can talk to them longer than they want me to talk to them. And so I have learned this pivoting move from one of my business friends. And so I'm talking to him, and I'm in his store. He has a store, and so I'm in his store and I'm talking to him. And if he's busy, he has this habit of talking to me while walking me to the front door. I kid you not. And I told you, you can pick up on people's body language, and like, you know what they're doing. And I said, oh my gosh, he's so slick with it. Like, he just, like, seriously just walked me to the front door. So just like that, okay? Be flexible in your approach. So he basically was like telling me that he was busy without telling me he was busy. Okay, so I think that's a good way to be flexible in your approach. So learn how to pivot. I'm learning, brother. Learn how to pivot, and also learn how to understand when other people are pivoting. Okay, be steady, be dedicated, be elegant, and try not to be obsessive. Okay, and so try not to be obsessive. Try not to be selfish either. And so, yeah. So these are all the words that I have for today. I also get some people that are going to be like, over the next 1 or 3 days, they're going to be in a state of making decisions of whether they approve something or not. Okay, because I have the word fih, which is conveying disapproval. And then we have heck for surprise, frustration, and dismay. And there was another word, and it was along the lines of disapproval as well. So Yeah. Well, now we're going to go into the crystals, okay? So the crystals for today, we have red jasper, okay, for vitality. Red jasper for vitality. And vitality, I always associate it with life, okay? Because when you're playing games like video games and stuff, they give you a certain amount of vitality. I call it life, but what it is energy, which is life, okay? That's what we are, is energy, all right? So this stimulates the life force, energy, and vitality. It helps strengthens one chi energy, making it beneficial for people who are prone to tiredness or suffer from chronic fatigue syndrome. Carrying red jasper encourages and encourages exercise and body movement, which leads to improved physical fitness and strength and stress reduction. It can also invigorate the endorphins. Okay. All right. Then we have calcite. Yeah, I said okay because I'm tired. And then we have green calcite. Okay. Getting caught up in polarity of right and wrong / good and bad will keep you stuck in third dimensional matrix. So this is a carryover from yesterday. Green calcite helps you remain centered and find peace within. The soft green color promotes balance and harmony to help balance and harmony to the heart chakra. And the property of calcite clears negative energy. Green calcite helps you release judgment, stay calm, and abide in light and love. Because we're still in this argumentative energy until this month ends, okay? And then next month, I'll tell you that when we get there. So then we have Unakite, okay? Unakite is for forgiveness, okay? Unakite is a heart chakra stone that helps you forgive people who have been unable to forgive to you, that you have been unable to forgive, okay? And this includes forgiving yourself. By clearing resentment and blame, it frees you from of toxic energy that is contaminating your life. With forgiveness, your heart is open and you can embrace a new future fulfilled with wonderful blessings. Now, you might just need this crystal out to yesterday, because yesterday was one of them days, baby. Yesterday was one of them days. And the day before, you might have had a heated argument, okay? If you didn't know how to communicate effectively. And now don't get me wrong, today is one of those days too. Today might even be worse than yesterday, but we're not claiming that, because we are claiming that we have learned our lesson from yesterday, and today we are going to be more effective in our communication, and we're not going to let anybody throw us off. We're not going to get upset. We're going to be cool about this thing. As it is encouraged for us to keep our cool, we're going to keep our cool, all right? All right, because people don't try it, but keep your cool, okay? Then you have the dragon's egg. Step into your power. I was telling somebody the other day that for a lot of us, our personal power is calm. All right. When you can remain calm in the face of adversity, you keep your power, because a lot of people are trying to be what I call energy vampires. They're trying to drain your energy so that they can recharge, because they obviously don't have any red jasper so that they can get some energy from. So they're trying to get that energy from you. All right. So dragon's egg helps you step into your power and gives birth to what you want. It assists you to choose the frequency you want to hold and not be dependent on what is happening outside of you. What do you want to be? Who do you want to be? How do you want to live your life? Dragon's egg encourages you to believe in yourself, own your power, and create your reality. All right. Then we have kunzite. Okay. Kunzite, be gentle with yourself. Okay. It contains lithium, which is often used to treat bipolar disorder and depression. Combined with the soft, loving color of pink, kunzite acts as a gentle emotional healer and reminds us we are loved unconditionally from the higher realm. If you have a tendency to be harsh or overly judgmental with yourself, kunzite helps you with self-compassion and forgiveness. So forgiveness seems to be the overall effect today. Forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. And then we have carnelian for sexuality. And I guess that's why we see she and he coming in the words of today. So sexuality is going to be an issue coming up. I don't want to say an issue. I want to say a topic coming up within the next 1 to 3 days. All right. So, and sexuality is just not about that, okay? It has another, it's deeper than that, okay? So carnelian is associated with the second chakra and corresponds with sexuality, pleasure, and desire. It balances sexuality and helps people heal from sexual abuse and trauma. All right. So carnelian promotes a greater sense of self-worth, confidence, strength, and deservability. And the second chakra is located in the womb area. And as such, carnelian stimulates both procreation and artistic creativity. All right. So interesting enough, the thing is you want to also, since we're going to be out and about, make sure, like I said, you're paying attention to your surroundings. I know a lot of people are going to be drinking today. Don't overdo it, okay? Because you want to be alert, okay? 2 drinks is enough. If you're out and about and you're going out, make sure you cover your drink. Make sure you keep your drink with you. Don't leave it open because it is real. People will try to do something to you, okay? Trust and believe they will, all right? So you want to protect yourself at all times. If you're out late at night, make sure you're following the law today because we do have that energy later on tonight as well, okay? So, all right, I love you. Gublewan. Hearts go out.